Hi guys, Andy May here. Welcome back to the channel. Gabriel is in the corner down there playing Minecraft. So if you hear him, that's what he's doing. Gabriel, you're shaking the whole table. So that's what's going on, but I wanted to go ahead and do my makeup basket for the week. So let's just get into it. Last week I had in the Baby Skin face primer. This guy's staying in. I feel like I'm almost done, so I just want to finish this up so I can get these cruelty primers out of my collection. I've been keeping these two, like the BB and then the foundation, in my makeup basket, trying to use them up. I've got quite a bit gone out of here. I think there's probably some I could still squeeze. I do have some in my little container at my desk. I'm so sick of using this combo though. Like, I'm just done, because I have to be really careful with this one anyways, because it is so mattifying that it does and will cling to dry spots, and I've got some issues with my skin right now, so I still have some of this left. I think I'm just going to throw this in my makeup basket, see if I can use the rest of it up next month or so, and then I don't know, I'm just tired of using this one. So this one's not going in this week, and this one's practically done, so I am just going to trash this guy. And this week I'm going to use the e.l.f. Foundation Serum. I really liked it when I tested it out last year when I first got it, but I haven't really put it through, you know, a week's worth of work to see how I like it. So that's the one that I'm going with this week, just to switch things up. I'm so tired of the same things. So for face powder last week, I had in the Laura Mercier. I'm keeping this one in. It didn't work too well with that other foundation, so I'm going to see if it works okay with this guy. See how it works on my face. I don't know. There's a ton of powder in here, so I'd like to be able to get that used up and out of the collection. And last week, I had in this palette. There was only a tiny bit left. This is the one I've been keeping in my purse. And this one is going bye-bye because it is empty. And this one's coming in. I tried to use this guy in my makeup bag as a touch-up powder, but it just doesn't work and it's too glittery. So I've got the Coverall by Wet n Wild. I don't have any other pressed foundation powders to kind of touch up with. So this is just the one that's going to stay in my makeup bag. I probably won't show it in the makeup baskets anymore because I'm not in a hurry to use it. Yes, I'd like to use it up this year, but it's not pressing because it is Wet n Wild. It's not too old. I'm just going to leave that guy in my makeup bag at work. Then for concealer, you know my little routine here. I have this to set this, and then I top it off with the Bare Minerals. So these guys are just staying. This is what works for me right now. I honestly won't be switching up concealers until we hit summertime, and I have a need for the like pot concealers. I feel like a lot of this is missing now, and so we're just going to keep this routine until summer hits and I can use the more potted concealer type things. So there's that. For eyebrows, it's staying the same. I've tried using this one as the like hair powder now. It works okay. It's a tidge too warm. I've gotten quite a bit of the wax used up since I've avidly been trying to use it, and a ton of this has gotten used up too. I'm just going to keep working. Like I said before, once this dark brown powder is gone, I'm not worried about the wax or the other powder. I'm making it work now, but I'm not going to keep using that for my hair when it doesn't match completely. And then I have the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Mascara. I like this one. I just do not like how big the wand is. So the product is great. The applicator sucks. So, but that's what's staying in this week. Then for mascara, you know it. It's the Tarteist mascara. I don't know how much longer this one's gonna last. It's getting kind of goopy on the end, and it's starting to flake on me. I've only been using this for a month, so I'm not a fan of this mascara. It was kind of difficult in the beginning with the smudging and flaking. Then it got good for a couple weeks, and I feel like I'm kind of back at the beginning where it's flaking off. So gonna give it another week. If it keeps being a pain in the butt, then I'm gonna toss this and just use a different mascara. I have one from Flower Beauty that I'd like to try out. For liners, I'm keeping in the Tarteist Pro. This is the double take eyeliner. I love this eyeliner. I like both ends of this, so I'm keeping that one in. I'm going to keep using this one until it's completely gone. for black liner. And then the model launcher in Emerald Isle is officially done. Like, I can't get that thing to work on my eyelids anymore. So for bronzer, you guessed it, this stinking Pixie bronzer is still around. I really wish I could just get some pan on this guy. But I can't, so I'm going to keep pushing. Plus, it's a really good match for me right now. I tested, when I was picking out the stuff for this basket, I kind of tested the other deluxe samples that I'm wanting to use up this year of bronzer, and none of them, they're all kind of too deep right now, or too warm, and I don't have the skin tone for that right now. So this works for me, and I want to see pan on it anyway, so it's staying in the basket. For blush, I had in this guy. I didn't get a lot of use on him this week because I'm keeping him in, again, he's in a project, so he stays. I was using this e.l.f. blush palette. Now, mine has three of the dark shades and one of the light shades. I really like these colors, okay? I like them on my skin, but these are so pigmented that it's too much. Like, I feel like you always hear the beauty gurus and everybody talk about how like a too pigmented blush is really just too much, and honestly I feel the same way. I had to use this all week. I used all four colors. I think this one's my favorite because it's not as intense, but these are just too much for me. So I was like, well, because the pan pops out, I could keep this blush and then just get the like highlighter powder or the bronzer one and put this one in there. And I don't think I'm going to go through that hassle. And I don't think that this is, let me double check real quick. Not too tall, but definitely not magnetized. So I don't feel like buying more e.l.f. ones to try out so that I can just keep this one little blush. It's just, I don't like it. I like this one. These are way too pigmented, so I'm actually going to declutter this. I will probably see if my daughter wants it or something. So that one's going out of the collection altogether. And in for the week is going to be Mellow Wine by Wet n Wild. You're shaking the table, dude. So this one, if I could get it open, is Mellow Wine. I really like the color. I did swatch it to make sure that I felt like it would work really well with this one to just kind of top, because this one does leave a like dewy finish on the skin, and I like to just powder a little bit over it. So this is the one that I'm going to work on this week. I know I love this blush, so there's that. Then we've got highlight. I was trying to use the Benefit What's Up. It's just going out for the week or probably a couple weeks. So I haven't used it at all this week. I still really like this highlighter, but I'm busy trying to pan the vanilla shade from Lorac Mega Pro, so there's no point in keeping this in the basket when I'm literally not using it. So that guy's going out. And for lips, I have these guys. I did not use either one of these this last week. I put them in there so I had a couple different shade options and didn't use them. So they're going to stay so that I have a chance to use them. Cookie is staying, of course, because it's in a project. And I've got my Lorac Goddess lip gloss, and I'm hoping I can get you guys to see this. This thing is practically empty. I can swirl the applicator all the way up the tube, and you can see all the way through it. Can you guys see that? How amazing is that? And there's not much at the very bottom of this, so I definitely feel like I will be finishing this for the Sweet On Project panning project. I just wanted to get down to the C, so I think I've achieved that, and I want to finish this off. So he's hanging out. Still not a big lip gloss person. Like, I'm going to finish the lip glosses I have and try to force myself, but I'm still not a fan of lip gloss. Like, I'll never buy it. Just saying. For eyeshadow, I had in the Lorac Mega Pro. It's still here. A couple of these pans have gotten a little bigger because these are just like the eyeshadow look that I go for all the time. So it's hard not to build pan on these guys. Cashmere's got a little bit more pan showing now. But I do have a dip started in Orchid and Mulberry. Of course, I'll have better pictures of this whenever I do the update for January on this palette. And I've gotten good dips going in Merlot and Blush. I even used the teal as a liner in a crease shade. So I've been working kind of on this side a little. Still haven't hit pan on anything new yet. I think it'll be a minute before I do. But I'm not fretting it. And I have been working on this vanilla shade for, that's what's been my highlighter. So yeah, there's that one. And the eyeshadow primer is staying the Shadow Insurance. I really like the way this is performing, no complaints, so it can stay. And last week I had in these 3 ColourPop shadows. Honestly, the only 2 I used were these 2. I really like Glow to make some of those shadows stand out. So I think I'll keep this one in this week, but these 2 are going to go. I didn't really use, I don't know, I'm just not feeling it right now, I guess. And I am going to bring in these 2. This is Porter and Weenie. These were from Kathleen Lights. I feel like these will be good shades to work with the colors that I'm kind of trying to pan out of there right now. And I don't have pan on these yet. I would like to get pan on these. These are a couple of the shadows that don't have pan yet. So that's kind of my goal, is to see if I can get pan on these guys for the week. And as always, the little makeup setting spray is what's going on this week. So there is the makeup basket for the week. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!